The KOSPET Tank M4 might just be the ultimate smartwatch under $250. This watch is currently listed at $210 on KOSPET's website. It's the latest addition to their series, and as we go through this unboxing, I just want to give you guys some quick specs around performance. So we're looking at 10 atmospheres or up to IP69K water resistance. That means you can dive with this watch up to 15 days of battery life and nearly a full day if you're using GPS consistently. It's SGS certified, Inox 360 stainless steel as the overall body of this watch, a 1.96-inch AMOLED display with auto brightness, dual band 6 system GNSS for precise tracking with GPS. Like, this thing has so many insane features for people on the go that are really trying to measure and get an idea of their overall performance, be it on a run, a bike, a dive, or whatever it might be. Now, KOSPET was also nice enough to send over some really nice additions for this watch. So we have this portable power bank for the Tank M4, super nice. It's like right around 800 milliamp hours, get you a nice additional charge on this watch, and it's super easy to carry around. You don't have to always have it plugged in. They also sent over a couple of these leather bands, and they are super nice. So we opened up the brown one, and it just really nice feel, really authentic leather with this watch band, and it's super easy to take on and off. So you have this little lever mechanism, you pull that back, it disengages a little spring-loaded rod that slots into the watch, but as simple as that to take off the old leather, more sport performance band and replace it with this leather version. So overall, super, super nice. And as this thing starts up, the 1.96-inch AMOLED display is just insane. Like, it's so clear, 330 pixels per inch, 410 by 502 resolution, which on a 2-inch display is just unbeatable. It's also Corning Gorilla Glass 3, so not the latest and greatest, but still plenty strong enough in terms of the overall design and performance of this watch. Now, let's get the actual app set up to go along with the watch. So we'll set up our own account, get all of our height, weight, whatever we want in there, birthday, things like that. We'll get our account set up, and then we can actually pair it with the Tank M4. And once we get that paired, we do just want to make sure that, doing any of the firmware updates that are tied to this watch, just to get the latest and greatest software downloaded to the Tank M4. But overall, like, super, super simple. The app looks really, really nice, like, has some nice features, really good, like, just overall, like, charts and diagrams to display all of your stats of workouts and things like that. And super easy, again, to pair with whatever device you're getting and instantly link it. And again, like, instantly pops up that the watch has a firmware update. Go right ahead and upload that onto the device. So I'll let that go. But overall, this display and the quality of the display on this watch is really, really, really nice. I can't say more about it, but overall, just really nice. Typical charge duration on this watch is right around 2 hours. It's a 500 milliamp hour battery in this guy. Again, like 14 to 15 days of typical usage, 9 to 10 days of heavy use, and nearly 21 to 22 hours of full GPS workout life, which is very, very nice. Now, when you are doing workouts and you want to maintain, get an idea of, either auto recognition of what sport you're doing, all functional and all possible with this watch. There's also nearly 100 different built-in workouts that are on the watch, so you can quickly and easily select what workout you want to do. And again, like, even the ability to upload all of these faces that people have designed and making a marketplace for app or watch faces. There are purchasable ones, there are free ones. There's a whole set that comes standard on the watch, but you can also download them from the app and from the store. It is just super nice. Overall, just really, really cool design. But again, for those different sports modes, 23 Apex Motion sports modes, 160 freestyle training modes, so just a ton of different workout options built in to this watch. And in terms of the health features, so we do have the heart rate monitor, which is a VC9213 4PD sensor, which does support blood oxygen measurements as well. Gives you stress levels, overall mood levels as well. So some really nice health features built into this watch. It has health alerts as well for abnormally high or low heart rate, low blood oxygen as well. Additional features for menstrual cycle tracking and breathing exercises. Of course, you can also track your sleep. So plenty of really nice features that you would expect from any smartwatch nowadays. But the difference is you're not spending a ton of money, $500, $600, $1,000 on a smartwatch from, let's say, Apple or Samsung. At the list price of the KOSPET Tank M4, like, you're getting so many features and functionality from this device, and it's just great. I mean, I've worn this thing for a couple of weeks now. Even just testing out the responsiveness of the software on the watch, really nice. I do wish that within this design and within the button layout, there was a crown or a dial just so that you could easily swipe through either the list of apps or anything else. But overall, easy enough to do it on the display. So on the right side of the watch, you have buttons for select and back, and on the left side, up and down. The up button does bring up that kind of base menu, same with the down, and you can swap between these kind of standard views of heart rate, sleep, weather, your calendar, and anything like that. You can also set that bottom back button to be a dedicated customized shortcut button. So we're going to shortcut it to our workouts mode, and that'll just bring up the workout app whenever I hit the back button on the home screen. So super nice features. Again, it's just so easy to go back and forth. Now, I do have or at least I want to test out the functionality of the portable charger as well. So as you can see, immediately has this nice display and nice visualization for it charging. The battery pack does not have like a built-in display to tell you how much life is left, but it does have a small LED you can see there that will shine red to say that it's not at full capacity, not at full charge. Again, the 4 pins on the back of the device as well for charging, not full wireless charging, but it does at least have the magnetic base to auto align the watch when charging. Now, I do want to compare the Tank M4 with my existing Apple Watch Ultra. So this is the original Apple Watch Ultra. So you can see overall, like, display size quite similar between the two. So overall, like, size-wise, very, very similar. I will say the Tank M4 is a little bit chunkier, a little bit thicker, just because of the stainless steel surround is a little bit more robust and sturdy, more secure from a performance perspective. Similar thickness, but it does weigh a little bit more. Now let's actually put this to the test and see how it compares when doing a workout with my Apple Watch. So I just want to do a quick run. We'll go for a couple miles and see how similar, how accurate the two apps are. As we finish up our run, we'll see that the KOSPET Tank M4 and the Apple Watch are within, 1/100th of a mile in accuracy. So 2.49 miles on the KOSPET, 2.5 on the Apple Watch. Now, if we go into the details, it's super nice how the KOSPET lays this out, where you can see everything in terms of the map of the overall run. You can see the graphs of all of the performance statistics, similar information within the Apple Watch app, and they're all very much aligned between the two. So very good accuracy on the watch as well. So we know the KOSPET Tank M4 performs super well. Really nice design, maybe a little bit bulkier, heavier, maybe the mechanism for actually changing out the watch bands and not having a digital crown might be small detractions on this guy. But for the price and for the performance and all the features that you get with this watch, it is definitely worth a buy in my opinion. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about the Tank M4. Is this a watch you'd consider purchasing as your next go-to smartwatch? Leave all those answers down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, get subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.